Good morning, everyone. This is Kathy, and welcome to Old to New. Now, this is the magazine I am using. This is one of my favorite magazines. I love just about every layout in this book. And this magazine is from 2005, and it's a Creating Keepsakes magazine. Now, I'm going to be using this die. I love how they have that pocket and the ribbon they're using, the big title. They have chipboard, I think. They have KI Memories, paper, cardstock, they stamp, which I did not use. Now, the paper I'm using is KI Memories. It's called Fire. So, and the cardstock is close to my heart. I am running low on colors of cardstock. And thank goodness my close to my heart matches the paper. So, I started out by kind of guessing the measurements. So I'm pretty sure, is it maybe, I'm not for sure what size I ended up cutting it. Let's see if I can measure it. I'm sorry, I have a frog in my throat this morning. Okay, let's see. Okay, the first one is, the stripe paper is 9 by 6. And then the little, the little FYI, when you're filming and you're doing a voiceover, bless me, don't touch your phone. I stopped the voiceover. Anyway, the little red piece here is around, let's see, 7.5 by 3. And then I have the 1 inch by 10. That's a roundabout guessing. Now, the red letters that you see me, they're ghost letters from Heidi Grace, I think. Let me go grab them, I think. Or maybe they're Heidi Swapp. Heidi Swapp. Okay, sorry about that. I remember Heidi Grace had these ghost, they're clear flowers. Those were my favorite. Now, I pulled some kind of orange and red ribbon here, and I think that's just too close to all the colors that I'm using. And so I'm going to bring in some green that I have in the photos on my Gerber daisies and bring some of that in. Now, in the photo in the magazine, they have brads and they have the ribbon hooked onto the title. So I am going to do that. I thought that was different, and it just adds a little pizzazz to my layout. Now, since my title is so large, I had to really squeeze the letters together, and I didn't have an O, so I had to pull one of the sassafras letters in. Now you will see me struggle trying to get this ribbon to hook on to the letters. It looks fine now, but I ended up moving the G after I glued it, and it pulled up some of the paper in the middle of the G. You'll see that. I didn't want to put too many staples in the G because I didn't want you to see all the staples, but I do end up putting a staple on each end of my layout on the ribbon just to help fasten it, even though it has a brad in there. But I think that looks cool. I do leave most of this in so you could see me do that. Don't be afraid to dig out your old supplies, and it just makes, and I used my dies and it just brought the layout to life. And that's the whole thing why I started getting out my old magazines and just bring in the old stuff and bring life to my pages again, because I'm telling you, I know I scrapbook, but it may take me a couple days because I don't have mojo anymore, because I scrapbook all the time, because I cannot work anymore, and I do this to occupy my time and help my stress, and yeah, I run out of ideas, and I love bringing back the old styles to help give me some ideas. And so get out your old magazines, and that'll help jumpstart you on a layout and help refresh your mind to, oh yeah, I used to do that. That's what's helping me remind me of the old style of things that I used to love to do. Now, let's see who did this. Okay, this layout was done by Amy Sullivan. So, it's really cute, simple, just right up my alley. Alright, now, while you are watching me decide what to do and where to put my photo and pull up the G, don't forget to go check out Dolly's channel and see what layout she is going to scrap lift. And she is scrapping on the go. I will have her link listed below. I cannot wait to see which layout she is going to use and which magazine she's going to use this week. So I finally got the G down. I think, yeah, I think so. I'm going to poke my hole now. And I did end up using orange brads, which I had in a little baggie with the buttons. And these sassafras flowers, Becky sent home with me because I pulled them in her stash to use, and I never did use them. And I remember I had this Fire KI Memories paper, and I thought, oh, those are going to match perfectly, and they ended up matching great. In fact, they match perfect, almost too close, that I had to throw in some green and the big red title just to kind of, because it matched too well. Okay, now I'm going to add my pocket. I ended up writing on my tags. I just wrote, I love planting flowers in the spring. And then on another tag, I wrote Gerber daisies. And then on the bottom of my pocket, I wrote the date, which was August 14th of 2020. I cannot wait for it to stop raining and get all my flowers planted and my flower garden situated and the front of my house looking nice. But that means I have to not scrapbook for a day to get out there and see what needs to be done. Although I won't be doing it, I'm just a supervisor because I can't bend over, so I supervise and I tell my son how I want it done and he plants my flowers for me. Isn't that nice? Yeah, I can't bend over, or I bend over some and then I pay for it. I'm in pain all the rest of the day, so he's really nice about helping when I really need it. He will do it for me. Now this little heart came from Coco Vanilla. I think I put in an order one time, and I really love these hearts. And I wanted to add some green. It's a little lighter green than I really wanted, but it works. It brings that other color in. Like I have the green ribbon, and then I tied some green yarn in the tags, and then the green heart. So it adds just that little touch. Now I'm going to add some green enamel dots just in 2 spots of 3 up over my photo and then down around these floral. Then that is it. I hope you enjoyed this layout, and don't forget to go check out my friend Dolly. I love her channel. And don't forget to share our channels, and thank you so much for coming to spend the day with me. Bye-bye.